Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to the top 10 coasters of the month. This is the month of August. This is the 8th time we've done this so far, so if you haven't seen the results for the last 7 months, go check those out. There's now a playlist column on the front page of my channel for all top 10s. So this is the second time we've opened up the voting to the public. Last month we had a total of 220 people vote over 1 week. This month we had 153 votes, but was open just over the long weekend only. Be sure to check back in September 30th for the new voting polls, guys. So, small announcement here, guys. For our legend builders, we have a prestige system that allows you to earn stars to your legend rank. The only way to earn those stars is by placing in the top 3 of our monthly contests, and that includes the top 10 coasters of the month. I am now extending the reward system from the top 3 to the top 5 of the top 10 coasters of the month. Since the competition is so tight and we have so many contestants, that placing in the top 5 is well deserving of a prestige star. So while I've been ranting and while I'm going to be explaining the rules and statistics of the month's contest, I am showing thumbnails of the contestants which were entered in the month of August. So this is the rules and how it works. 36 coaster creations were featured as coaster spotlights on Channel 5 Gaming in the month of August. We took those 36 coasters, put them into a Google form, and created a bulletproof system to get the best results possible. The way the system works is a legitimate top 10 voting system. Our Google form allowed you to pick your number 1 favorite right down to your number 10 last pick. The results were compiled into a Google sheet. Our wonderful cosmic cowgirl, Lauren, is a programmer. She created a formula that compiled all the picks into a point system. The point system is simple. If you picked X coaster as number 1, it earns 10 points, running 1 point less down to 1 point for a number 10 pick. So a number 5 pick would earn 5 points. The voting page was open to everyone and required an email and name, and in case someone voted for the same coaster twice, the second or more duplicates were removed to prevent any exploitations. 153 of our amazing Planet Coaster community members participated, and we now have an awesome and decisive top 10 list to present to you guys. For those of you wondering, there are no rules in what you are allowed to pick. I left this open to the opinions of the voters in order to create the most diverse top 10 list possible. The results of the voting page will be listed as a link in the description down below if you're interested in seeing the point gap differences and who else nearly made the top 10. The full videos for the coasters in the top 10 are also listed down in the description below if you would like to see the whole episode for that coaster. So let's get on with the top 10 coasters of August 2017, everybody. Number 10. Toxic Terror, created by Combat Wombat. A pipe burst at the Combat Corp chemical plant has covered the surrounding area in deadly toxic waste. The nearby wildlife has become horribly mutated. This is a toxic themed stand-up coaster with all green ratings, no pun intended, and was featured as one of the many amazing creations on Wombat Week Day 3. This is a very scary and toxic coaster creation for any sci-fi or horror park. Really great stuff from Combat Wombat. Number 9. Bullion Bill's Outlaw Rift, created by Knaz. Bullion Bill was quite eager to rake in millions when he acquired Outlaw Rift, an abandoned mine rumored to be chock full of gold. Turns out those rumors were a total bust, and Bill found himself drowning in debt rather than cash. Fearing the swarming loan sharks, the eccentric tycoon did the best thing, salvaged the operation into a shady theme park that's barely passed safety regulations. Can you survive this old tycoon's death park, or will you end up blown into smithereens? Let's just hope the duct tape holds. This was quite an incredible creation from Knaz, as it was a triple blueprint coaster that contained 1 dive coaster, 1 boomerang, a river rapids, and even a train on test mode which crashed into the side of the scenery as an added scare to enjoy on these 3 rides. Really great work, Knaz. Number 8. Catamount, created by Pantoffel. Welcome to the industrial site of Catamount Incorporated, the industrial site with the most thrilling coaster on an industrial site. This was a very interesting and unique launch coaster, as the setting and design of the scenery is very one-of-a-kind original. It takes place in a sort of sci-fi futuristic cyber industrial zone. The coaster track is integrated beautifully into the buildings as it speeds under pipes over buildings and contains a zillion hedgehog chopping moments. The coaster excelled great at both day and night, but the scenery was so detailed that you could ride this 5 times during the day and still spot new details that you hadn't seen the first 4 times. Really amazing creation here, Pantoffel. Number 7. Sheriff or Bandit, created by Gary Hobson. Are you a sheriff or a bandit? This is a very unique and interesting coaster design, or should I say dual synchronized pursuing coasters that race down a themed Road 66 in the California Canyon. Guests get to choose if they want to board the gas station to ride as the bandit speeding away from the sheriff, or board the sheriff department to chase down some bandits. This is such a great design as it uses the same track duplicated, but sections of the track diverge off and they do their own thing, to then join up in a perfect pursuit once again. I'm a huge fan of this style, and it's certainly one of the first of its kind, and I hope to see more people take on this idea as it really offers a unique and refreshing feeling to the standard synchronized coasters we normally see. Great work, Gary Hobson. Really love this one. Number 6. Mythica, Valley of the Gods, created by Combat Wombat. Mega inverted coaster that takes riders flying through a mystical ancient valley filled with majestic waterfalls, amazing vistas, and beautiful ancient temples and gardens and palaces. It is not known who or what built these strange structures, yet the inhabitants of the small towns nearby believe the valley was once home to the gods themselves. Mythica is another incredible exploration coaster by the one and only Combat Wombat. We featured this creation on the final day of Wombat Week 7, and oh boy did it deliver. The coaster takes you soaring through the Valley of the Gods at incredible speeds with amazing vistas. It is truly a breathtaking experience and another stamp to the collection of amazing exploration coasters that Combat has created. Keep up the awesome exploration coasters, Combat Wombat. Number 5. Planetfall, created by Combat Wombat. Speaking of amazing exploration coasters by Combat, here he is again, flying into 5th place with yet another one. A high-speed hyper coaster that travels through a futuristic battlefield during a full-scale alien invasion. Features over 1,000 triggered events spread out over 40 different trigger points along 4 kilometers of track. Witness gigantic aerial spaceship battles overhead while rushing through action-packed mech and infantry battles on the ground before finally entering the grand finale in the reactor room. This creation absolutely blew my mind and was the first creation of Wombat Week, where I also featured Combat as a special guest to talk about his creation. So if you haven't checked that one out yet, it's a great episode and was a blast seeing it with Combat as a guest. This is by far the most epic display of fireworks we have seen implemented into a coaster, and the best part of all, the fireworks are really just explosions and VFX of a massive galactic battle taking place all around you. I really love this innovative use of the fireworks, and that alone deserves a medal. So Combat Wombat, for placing in the top 5 of August, you are now leveling up and earning your first prestige star to your legend rank. Well done, my friend. You are well on your way to becoming a pioneer. Number 4. Badlands, created by Tommy T and Floss. Welcome to Badlands, an exclusive getaway where science fantasy incorporates technology and aesthetic designs inspired by the 19th century industrial steam-powered machinery. This creation was a collaboration project between one of our legend builders, Tommy T, and one of our expert builders, Floss. Every single blueprint in this coaster experience was created by the two of them as they passed it back and forth for over a month until it became this incredibly detailed, exciting coaster experience that we are seeing here. Floss joined me as a special guest on this episode, and it was great to get an in-depth breakdown on the behind the scenes of what went into building this amazing creation. So if you haven't checked it out, it's worth a watch, guys. Floss, you have been on an absolute tear in this community, coming forward every month with something better than your last work. So for your amazing work and placing in the top 5 of this month, you are no longer an expert builder and are leveling up to Planet Coaster Master Builder. Congratulations, you absolutely deserve it. Keep up the great work, Floss. Tommy T, for placing in the top 5, you are also leveling up and gaining your 2nd prestige star to your legend rank. You are well on your way to becoming a pioneer. Keep up the amazing work, my friend. Number 3. Moonraker by Brad Hamilton. Explore the canals of Venice and fight off the thugs from Drax Industries, then fly to Brazil, narrowly escaping as your plane catches fire and crashes. Follow the Amazon River to Drax's secret base where he is launching Moonraker shuttles, soar into space and help the US Marines take over Drax's space station, and finally destroy the Drax satellites. All that actually happens in one action-packed, crazy coaster experience created by Brad Hamilton. No one does these detailed story experiences as well as Brad does. I seriously mean that. Go look at his workshop. He has previously done Blade Runner, Tron Legacy, Black Hole Movie Ride, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, Journey to the Center of the Earth, and many more which can be seen on Channel 5 Gaming. His storytelling experiences are a must-watch, and I get excited every time for a new submission from Brad. And for your amazing work, Brad, you are no longer a Planet Coaster Master Builder. You are being promoted to the most prestigious rank, Planet Coaster Legend. Absolutely amazing work, my friend. Keep up the amazing inspirational creations, and congratulations on Legend. You certainly deserve it. Number 2. Twisted Sister, created by Riddler Revenge 75. Riddler is back and swinging hard this time. Fun fact, everyone, Riddler won the top 10 coasters of January, which was the very first time we ever did this, and here he is again, placing second with yet another breathtaking creation. Twisted Sister the Ride is a boomerang roller coaster based on the legendary rock band Twisted Sister. But this is no ordinary boomerang coaster. It is an entertainment point / concert area and firework display show for your guests to come party and have a good time at. Once they get their fill on gulpy energy and caffeine, they jump on this Twisted Sister boomerang to pump up their adrenaline one more time before visiting the first aid to barf it up and start again. Riddler is an absolute legend in this community and one of the very first to be featured on this show. Riddler, I'm absolutely honored to have you as part of this community and look forward to every single one of your submissions. For placing in the top 5 of August, you are leveling up and earning your first prestige star to your legend rank. Congratulations, my friend. I can't wait to see what you come up with next. Number 1. The Dream Sequencer, created by Pixelated. The Dream Sequencer, a machine that lets you live your dreams anytime you want. Beware though, don't stay too long or you won't ever be able to leave. Another mind-boggling, crazy experience from the one and only Pixelated. Words can't even describe how much he raises the bar in what we think we can do in this game. I still remember the day when he submitted Cube of Illusion, aka Box of Confusion, and from there, the creative genius revealed himself. Then came Limbo, Dread the Horror Coaster, Mindbender, and just when you think he's done it all, he creates the Dream Sequencer. Every single time Pixelated makes something, I think to myself, how is he going to top this? Now, while it's hard to compare his creations to one another, as he delivers a unique and interesting new set of WTFs in every design, this one, however, was a masterpiece in terms of audio engineering that paired perfectly to the sequence of events that took you through a never-ending dream stuck in a loop of madness. Truly an incredible original masterpiece yet again, Pixelated. I usually have no idea how you do it, and it was an honor to have you on as a guest to explain exactly how you did it this time. You guys really need to make sure you've seen that episode, as he gives a pretty awesome in-depth breakdown. His coaster was the poster ride for our upcoming storytelling coaster contest, and he will be joining me as one of the judges for this contest. So be sure to check back in and see who's able to earn some special Pixelated points that he will be giving out to anyone that can bend his mind for a change. Pixelated, you are an absolute inspiration to this community, and for placing first place in the top 10 of August, you are earning your first prestige star to your legend rank. And I also wanted to mention to you, you set another record this month. I believe you set a record back when he did Dread, and he had the most first place votes. Well, he blew that out of the water this time. You guys can see it for yourself in the score page down below. He earned 61 first place votes and won first place with over double the points that second place had earned. Truly an incredible feat, good sir. So there you go. Congratulations to Pixelated for first place, and also to everyone else who placed in the top 10. Great work, everyone. It was really a fun month to be a Planet Coaster fan, and I can't wait to see the winners for September. If you guys want to see the complete point system and results breakdown of the contest, there's a link down in the description below. Be sure to watch all the coaster spotlights this month, guys, because the voting for September will be public to all subscribers, and you guys get to decide on the top 10. We'll be launching the votes on September 30th. And that's going to do it for this video, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye now.